Are you willing to test yourself to see if you have what it takes to DIY financial planning and investments? If the answer is no, then you're probably not DIY material, and I'll tell you why, but you just have to wait till the end of the video. So today we're going to talk about what to think about whenever you're deciding whether you should go the do-it-yourself route whenever it comes to financial planning and investment management. And so what we're talking about your making decisions on your retirement accounts, on your other taxable accounts, making decisions as far as what kind of tax impact that the different moves that you would make have on your taxes this year and in the future, and other things such as cash flow. I generally work with tech professionals, and most tech professionals have a lot of things going for them that make them cut out to go the DIY route, such as being analytical and being very detail oriented, and just kind of having this natural curiosity. But there's also things that they generally don't have going for them. For it's common to kind of have to be overconfident in your decisions. Communication skills can be a problem, as sometimes I can be guilty of. And just kind of in the fact, and then there's just the part that everyone has to deal with that you're human, that you have emotions, and that you have to be self-aware to kind of have an objective view on the decisions that you're making. Some of the questions to ask yourself whenever you're making this decision is, does the topic of doing this, of investments and of financial planning, does it give you energy? And then also, how much value are you putting on your time? Because while you could very well be able to do a fine job at doing it yourself, if it's something that is kind of a drag and that you really don't want to do, then it's your time is valuable, and sometimes maybe you just think I would rather spend time doing the stuff that I love and spending the time with the people that I love, and I can let someone else take this off of my plate. But on the other hand, if it is something that you really enjoy, which is the case for me, then maybe it's perfectly fine to do it yourself because it's something that you really like doing and that you find fulfillment in the time that you're spending doing it. Another thing to think about is whether you're willing to go in depth whenever it comes to tax strategies. So the tax planning side is something that, I'll admit, before I got into it, I didn't really see that. I didn't realize how much value there was in understanding the different tax strategies that you can be using, whether it's using tax advantaged accounts, doing these tax strategies around charitable contributions, and those can really pay off. And then the last set of questions is, do you and your spouse or partner, do you have the discipline to stay on top of it? And then also, are you happy with the decisions that have been made so far and where it has gotten you? So again, it is very possible that yes, you guys are on top of it, you guys are on the same page, and the communication lines are always open. And then also that you're happy with where you are. And if that's the case, then by all means, keep doing it yourself. But if you feel like you could use any sort of improvement on that side of it, then it's then having that objective third party coming in and being able to help with the communication and be able to help set direction could be a very valuable thing for you. So finally, for the people that said that they don't want to take a test on whether they have DIY material, the fact that if one of the main things is that if you're going to do it, then you need to be able to invest the time into it and be able to understand what you're doing, because your future from a financial perspective and just a security perspective depends on you being able to stay on top of it. And so if you didn't want to because either you weren't interested or because you didn't want to waste your time, then that's just another reason that says, hey, your time's really valuable, so get someone else to help you out. So I hope these questions have helped you make the decision of whether you should go the do-it-yourself route or not. If it's something where after all of these questions you've thought it's like, yep, I'm still good with it, then by all means do it. Keep going, keep focused, keep things simple, and you can do a fine job. If it's something where you feel like you think you're going in the right direction, but you could just use a little bit of guidance, then you can reach out and work with a planner on an hourly basis, or you can work on a fixed project basis as well. Or if it's something where you just think like, nope, this is not my thing, I would rather have somebody walk with me through it, then there are plenty of advisors that would be able to help you with that. That's also something that I offer. But anyway, if you want to do that, then you can concentrate on the things that you love doing and save yourself your precious time, your money, your energy, and your resources. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.